The second area where Columbia didn't do well as its initial planners had hoped was in providing alternatives for the car.
I mean, when you drive around Columbia, you don't see hundreds of people milling around in the, quote, open space that exists now. You see people walking from usually their car to the building or a building to their car, and they get in their car and they drive somewhere.
It had had a sort of dedicated bus system that sort of never really got going. It has quite a good county bus system at the moment, but it lacks the sort of intensity of uses or the sort of intensity of activity that a transit system really needs. It needs a lot of people clustered in homes or workplaces who want to get to sort of similar places.
To have successful transportation options, you need density. And what's interesting is you need density to have successful transportation options, because that's all, the only time where you get enough ridership through the stations or at the bus stops to encourage productive mass transit utilization.
And the fact is, in most suburban communities, including Columbia, Maryland, if you want to buy a quart of milk, most of the people who are here have to get in their car and drive.
So by having housing and offices near shops, it means that people can move between activities by walking.
Compact development, denser development, mixed-use development means you have the option of walking or biking.
In a system that doesn't use a grid, where you use a cul-de-sac and sort of loop system, each car has to go from the end of the cul-de-sac to the next layer of street, to the next layer of street, until almost every car is on the major road in the end. A grid system, that car can go 4 different ways from its first point. So there's a lot more spreading of automobile traffic around, and that helps stop there being sort of traffic jams and minor congestion that can be very irritating to drivers.
So if you want transportation options, you need density, and if you want density, you need transportation options that fits together. The plan creates, just through its build-out, some real opportunities to provide some transit options. And of course, to the extent that that limits our utilization of gasoline, to the extent that encourages us to walk more, it makes us healthier, it makes us more environmental, and of course, it's a source of savings, because last I checked, it's free to walk.
I think what you will see when this plan is realized is the same kind of things that you see in urbanized areas or downtown areas of cities that we love to visit. It could have the character that one encounters in the Penn Quarter in DC or Georgetown or Old Town Alexandria, where on any day when the weather's decent, you see thousands of people walking around, shopping, meeting for coffee, etc.